What's happening, YouTube? I do have an update for my Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film series, and it's just going to be a little short tidbit of some update for Power Rangers Lost Galaxy 2022 only, because the fate of Infinite Frontier is unknown, but I'll delve into that sometime during the filming process of my new project of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, because I'm 4 months away from turning 30 years old, because again, this channel is pretty much a sinking ship as it is, because I know I wasn't uploading a lot, because the fact is I don't want to keep uploading updates all the time, and I'm just basically just bullshitting, not getting anything done. So anyway, I do have a little update about the film itself. Right now, I'm on the point of almost concluding pre-production, because right now what I have right here is my halfway almost finished fan film script for the project, because right now the script is like over 70 pages long. I don't even know how much I'll write left, because right now the script has halfway been completed, just, you know, in Act 1 with the main cover. This is Act 1 right here, because there's some bits of prologue and stuff like that. And Act 2 is a lot longer than that, because Act 2 is like about 50 some pages worth of dialogue and action scenes and drama moments and the story stuff. But the third act of the film right now, as I'm writing and at the time of recording this part of this fan film vlog, Act 3 of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy 2022 is probably going to be a lot longer than that. I know, depending on how much I will, you know, write and then later shoot that stuff. What I'm planning on for the film is not to make it 3 hours long, because the last time I did a 3-hour long Power Rangers fan film, nobody hardly watched it, and you know, I think that's what killed my fan film series from the get-go, and probably killed any further chances for me to do any more Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan films in the form I was doing it for a decade. So depending on how much I'm going to write, you know, and then, well, what I'm probably going to likely do is have the movie be, you know, structured as a Act 1 to Act 4 type movie, because Act 3, because due to the fact I wrote so many pages for Act 1, so many pages for Act 2, but depending on how many pages I write for Act 3. But then once I get to the climax, because usually when you're doing a story structure, Act 1 is the rising action, Act 2 is falling action. The third act is the climax, where everything from those last two acts come together. But since the movie script is going to be so long, I'm going to try not to make it long enough, and to the point once I put all the stuff I shot from script to screen together, the fan film is going to likely be too long, and knowing the fact most people want to see fan films that are shorter than that. But I'm not sure whether if I should do the fan film via episodes. Like the first chunk of the script should be episode 1, the second chunk of the script should be episode 2, you know, that sort of format. But that depends. And I was thinking more like, you know, again, going by my influence for the film, if you've seen my posts about the fan film and some of my ideas for it, that Power Rangers Lost Galaxy 2022 would be like an homage and tribute to Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man movie with Top Gun and all those films, with modern superhero films like Guardians of the Galaxy or the Snyder Cut of Justice League type of influence. But with Power Rangers. And, well, and please be advised, for a lot of people who didn't get that last update about the fan film, this version of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy will, well, like I said, will have Leo and Damon and Kai in them as the Galaxy Rangers this time, because that other series of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan films I was doing all decade of the 2010s until I conclude this sometime in 2022 once I get, you know, that's why I'm putting Infinite Frontier on hold, because I'm still busy trying to get those Megazords from Uchu Sentai Q Ranger, and probably get one Megazord from Zenkaiger. I'll let you know when that update for that comes. Because the other fan films were just basically all my original characters with some of the legacy characters, mostly legacy villains from Lost Galaxy and all the Power Rangers canon, put it into that fanfic thing, and that's why that fan film series just didn't work. And I think Wrath of Trakeena, due to the fact that, well, it's been almost 4 years since I did that film and put that film out there, I have been away from that stuff, because I think, well, when I discuss next time in a future vlog about Wrath of Trakeena in itself 4 years later, I'll tell you why that fan film probably is what was the epitome and the burnout slowdown point in my time as a Power Rangers YouTuber and fan film maker, and why I hadn't done another Power Rangers fan film in 4 years after Wrath of Trakeena. But, well, the Trakeena spinoff is still up on my channel, go find it. But other than that, I haven't really done a major film after Wrath of Trakeena, because, right, you know, you can tell the reason why I wasn't uploading a lot on YouTube is because I'm completely burnt out and I had got bored of what I've been doing. going. Due to the fact I've been doing Rise of Trakeena for a decade, since 2010. Once I completed it before 2020, which made it a decade later since I started, I was going to be utterly exhausted and bored, and by the time I pushed 30 in the next 4 months as of now, it's just like, man, how long was I going to keep doing that project? So that's why I'm glad I finished it before 2019 or 20, and right around COVID. So, and the script for the film, the new film of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, has some adult elements. You got some mature themes of mental illness going to happen in the film, because there's a character in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy 2022, I'm not going to tell you who that character is going to have mental illness, issue of mental illness. You got a ranger with PTSD, a ranger with OCD in a way. And then also, yeah, you got your Fatal Attraction elements in there, and then also things that are a space opera like Guardians of the Galaxy when it came to the MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy, but with Power Rangers a little bit. I'm trying to, while I'm writing the script, I'm trying to put some humor into it, because, you know, and also I want to embrace some of that, while the film is going to be more serious and you know, PG-13 Power Rangers, I'm not going to do no R-rated Power Rangers like, you know, Adi Shankar's Power/Rangers. That's a no-no for me right there. The script for the PRLG film with Leo and Kendricks and them, this is going to be more in line with, like, actually take that back, more, I don't want to make it more in line, because it makes it feel like I'm competing with the MCU or something before a fan project, because with the zeitgeist of these comic book movies and shared universes these days. But the film is going to be more of a standalone, like the 2014 stuff, because I want to slow down, not try to do that cinematic universe building. I don't want to end up in the trap, and then when if this movie fails, then no cinematic universe, move on and probably do another reboot or let someone else do this better than what I could. I decided to disband the idea of it being in a cinematic universe for now, because I want to focus on this being more of a standalone continuity, separate standalone continuity with PRLG, and like I did the 2014 series when I started this channel, because I don't think I'm ready to show off any other Power Ranger characters from seasons like Dino Thunder or SPD or Ninja Storm or Wild Force or Mega Force or, you know, Turbo showing up anytime soon in this fan series, because and I'm going to try not to compete with other Power Ranger fan film content creators, like, you know, the people behind Power Rangers Shattered Past by Crimson Vision Studios, or Power Rangers Unworthy by Unworthy Productions. So I gotta do this thing on my own and try not to think about like I did before, back when I started trying to compete with MMPR and when that film tried to make it. So that's a quick update for the film. So I'll give more details when the script is finished, and also when I start filming. And I also had plans on filming this summer, so I have until the end of May to finish the script and also get whatever remaining things I need for the production. And because I'm likely going to spend all summer on Power Rangers Lost Galaxy 2022. Hope to get the movie done before my 30th birthday, September 5th, and around my 10th anniversary date since the channel PR Lost Galaxy 2014 began. I hope to get the film done before the end of August, and right around the 29th anniversary of Power Rangers, and around the upcoming Power Morphicon 2022, which is August 26th to the 28th. So I'll probably get the film out, and probably get the film done by the time around Power Morphicon weekend on August the 26th to the 28th. So again, I'm going to spend all summer on the thing. I don't know if I will put out a trailer in September before the movie comes out. I don't have a date for when I'm going to put the fan film out, so all that's unknown for now. But for now, this is all I can have for an update until next time.